Welcome back to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted channel for South Sudan update, analysis, and deep reporting. Before we begin, please remember to subscribe to Changfied YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and share this news so more people can stay informed. Today we have two big stories. First, we are going to talk about Vice President Josephine Lagu. She has arrived in New York for the United Nations General Assembly. Secondly, we are going to talk about the South Sudan People Defense Forces. The SSPDF are holding back their comment on the death of Captain Luka Gatuk, a detainee linked to Dr. Machar teams. Let's go step by step. On September 19, 2025, Vice President Josephine Lagu touched down in New York. She is leading South Sudan delegation to the 80th United Nations General Assembly. She was welcomed warmly by Ambassador Cecilia Adeng and members of South Sudanese mission in New York. The Vice President did not travel alone. She was joined by Senior Minister Honorable Stephen Parkour, Minister of Peace Building, the interim chairman of the SPLA-IO faction, and Honorable Sunday, Minister of Foreign Affairs. This movement is important because the UN General Assembly is the place where world leaders gather every year. They discuss issues like peace, development, climate change, conflict, and humanitarian crisis. For South Sudan, the trip carries heavy meaning. The country is still struggling with political tension, economic hardship, and security issues. Having the Vice President present in the New York gives South Sudan a voice on the global stage. What does this mean for South Sudan? It shows that Juba wants to be part of international conversations. It gives the government a chance to explain its side of the story, especially during this sensitive time when First Vice President Dr. Machar is suspended and detained. It also signals that South Sudan wants to show unity, at least on the outside, even though there are deep division inside. Vice President Josephine will meet leaders, attend high-level missions, and probably speak about peace implementation, women participation, and national stability. South Sudan in the diaspora, especially in the United States, will also be watching her closely. Some will support her present, others may criticize. Why? Because many feel the South Sudan government has failed to deliver peace at home. This UN trip is not just about speech, it is also about diplomatic networking. South Sudan needs international support, financial aid, humanitarian assistance, and political backing. The Vice President's presence may open some doors for South Sudan. But at the same time, it raises a question: can global recognition solve local problems, or will this trip just be another photo opportunity while ordinary citizens back home continue to suffer? Our second top story: SSPDF hold back comment on the death of the SPLA-IO detainee in Tiger Division in capital Juba. Well, now let's move to Juba, where a serious case has raised new political and humanitarian concerns. The South Sudan People Defense Forces (SSPDF) have refused to comment for now on the death of Captain Luka Gatuk, an SPLA-IO officer. Captain Luka reportedly died while being detained at Tiger Division facility in Juba. According to Major General Lu Kong, SSPDF, South Sudan People Defense Force spokesperson, the army will not give an official statement until they have gathered more credible information. He told the public that once investigations are complete, they will share the finding. But the SPLMIO, led by acting chairman Oyet Nathaniel, tell a different story. Oyet confirmed that Captain Luka died in custody on Thursday. He described the condition inside detention as abject and accused the government of systematic denial of medical care. According to IO official, Luka was one of the 82 members of Dr. Machar security personnel who were arrested and held at Giada military base after Machar himself was detained 6 months ago. The SPLIO further warned that at least 10 other detainees are in critical condition. This news has shocked many South Sudanese because it connects directly to the current political standoff. Dr. Machar, once the first vice president, is now in custody facing charges of treason and murder. His allies, including Captain Luka, have been swept up in this web of arrests. Why is this story important? It raises human rights concern. If detainees are dying in custody, it shows poor condition and lack of medical treatment. It deepens the mistrust between SPLMIU and the government. It may draw international attention, especially since South Sudan is under the microscope at the UN right now. Oyet Nathaniel said this is more than just one death. He called it a systematic attempt to weaken the opposition by slowly destroying its leadership. The government, however, insists people should wait for official investigation before jumping into conclusion. But this story tells us something in South Sudan. Investigation often take too long, and sometimes the truth never come out. For the families of detainees, waiting is painful. For the opposition, this is fuel for more anger. For the government, it is another fire to put out while the whole world is watching. Now let us connect the dot. One side, we see the Vice President Josephine Lagu smiling in New York, meeting diplomatics and representing South Sudan on the world stage. On the other side, we hear about Captain Luka's death in custody, detainees suffering, and political opposition crying for justice back in Juba. This is the reality of South Sudan today. Two different images. A government seeking international respect. A country still trapped in internal conflict and mistrust. While the Vice President speaks about peace at the UN, opposition members are buried in the ground. While diplomats check on detainee cry for medical care. This contrast makes us ask, what kind of peace do we have? And what kind of future are we building? South Sudan is at a crossroad. The leader must choose between empty speech abroad and real action at home. Jolin kon magwasa me bana rwachi kamadana le road. Aken konu niya mi jirami jidit. Tie jeno jendere subscribe ka Changfied YouTube channel. Bana tin chori lad gwasa me bana kalat. Jo niya ba lad gwasa me bana rwachi. Kata danan chi Vice President Josephine Lagu chawere wiki New York. Ang welel ka New York dong de randera tiech. Vice President Lagu ken chaka chol. Shika o gwadul ka New York andola money adol mala adol ka nirun anyan dolan jan badag dien ki United Nations General Assembly shika ka changwal bangwan ronkin dangro jan dangro de diech shika shobata makare which ka New York jan chaje lor Ambassador Cecilia Adeng rami momela bon maram kelka bon South Sudan mission enterai week in New York. Vice President ki kwere rode jen kana wakar wa dere wichin binami gwadul ka dung UN jen jela ka senior minister ki kwart dit tetere wich ka South Sudan chika waka New York el ramaniam chika waka honorable Stephen Parkour minister of peace building Parkour jara madana la interim chairman ka kume SPLIO faction man ci jen ka kume Dr. Machar jela kel the vice president Ramarode the honorable Sunday minister of foreign affairs chika waban winemi and within ka UN General Assembly wa mugwalong ko bu ko right ki bu ki jike kwarwin mondial ko jan gwadan la kwarwin mondial wi jikten lakin wi right keritin corner to walk ka malatin corner to walk kana ta shiyan ka chop ka ta dana ger jom roda keje la climate change bu ko right boka kwiteri ki ko corner to walk ke bu ko right bane ka ta dan de log de je top keje la rega dana je kanete corner chuch ke loga de top aji humanitarian ka South Sudan mishit kana me nyu de jengo take a lot kake ko gorka no ken ba ko ngaji no ken kanite no kamal bon mi mo point de South Sudan tele mal metitin no wodi en winemi gorka no ba ko ling ke bu ko raje no te mal metitin changna men South Sudan chuje economic te jek security situation beja so wo vice president la gon winimi ka New York mo je kuma South Sudan ko beteka ngat ko ba ko ling wi mona do dien angulo de mona meni mo we Josephine la gu ka je mo hare wi ka New York gor ka no ba ka ngaje no te South Sudan te kamal man do dien gor ka no ken ba ko ngich ke buga lo ke ji international community mo je kuma kirma yadi ba jaga ko ken ba ka ngaje no ken kanede no kamal no buko right ke kwi dar rek ma cha do dana yan ke je ano ngai kon ban go bikana o chaka ka chirma ngai kon diale nyo bo jen nyo do jen go South Sudan te ke unity rar e chimware wich eno ka South Sudan rar South Sudanese tiken kamat bare wi ka South Sudan tel mishale mat Vice President Josephine jen beje ka kwar win montung wan be jo dan chala je gwasme be lok be jo tijin winemi ka bo participate ba right peace implementation and today we ka South Sudan ka jen bo be national stability ba be jo tij bo dana dong de wi ten ko kende ren linga je ke de na marka je ke ta dan te ka South Sudan de the continent which ka New York ka rar ka diaspora especially the continent ka United States big shega me bekene gwitin long do badana bay gwitin gaje o ngai ke jen go back home kire which ka South Sudan tele mishale mal betene tibi je labjor no ka ta danen be burai ka je ka UN mission gwad momo rei which ka South Sudan wo kor ga mu weliu na ni shang so mishit kana me no buka to ka je en shega mena do buka kamo ka UN she will book right but the eventual diplomatic networking will book to mark within cocaine and kum South Sudan go to mark international support go gorgan financial ala loga dan la tup yo gorgan humanitarian assistance kan it kon chuch no kan o dong de ka backup ba ka la political backing so de ka look so chop by prisoner which in binemi wa adwar mo ga ka kum South Sudan do no ngai kon dial madana le roda la kume rar chicken ngar chang ba tishia tuok ba galat ba no chicken be melin ko jan ta dan be kan lat ke jen binemi jawde dina ban lingwa se me men chalat wudi chal ka me lure kong netin kontin ke ramadan en kev ke la right ke kuide ni nying SSPDF no te ga jombo kon lingwa se me ka kuide jo ban lingwa se me en wude me chal ke lure kong jen tikala do ne tele lerm bikana lat ki jom bikana lat ka kui Captain Luka gatok ta dana chiliu ka je SPLIO officer ki de SPLIO mela bodyguard ke dakring machar she SSPDF chikan logo no bika comment ke bika jordan bika na lat chikon ngaji no Captain Luka jen cheliure which kajuba ka Tiger Division facility wade dane chaji yenge je kojen take a pedang bakel Major General Luray kong chela do nena jene SSPDF tele ka comment ajene chideni tele official statement mi bika na tuk amene mi charwa ni cha kon go do bdana liwe ka ja mana bi cha duk diala content to re ma ga cha kon ngach shika ne dial jogo no nena bene investigation mine kon lat ko ko mi yo mi chini ti dali ne ka gor ka chine jiga mundana naka mine kul ben ka bene share ke bene nyod ya mundana ci to ka officer Luka do know SPLIO leader Nathaniel Oyet ala acting chairman Oyet Nathaniel jowe chalat gwasame ajen share confirm ke chala de gwano Captain Luka liwa dwel yena ka chankan wan karunwan che lada wona na gwal dana cha yentin en Luka agwal mi jega long ka jen chaje peno daro dwel wal ajeni do mi chare laka kum SSPDF kum kirm yadit ko chane de konti la SPLIO chicken dwel wal chicken benen ke dara andaro der medical heb dara jawo gor ke de jaw moy ka wal kana me chane ko chaga peno bikan medical care bikan jek ke de ko moy ka wal ate de kan chojidana chuji kare ti jen no de kan kula jakam gwa ka jodana chalat kum SPLIO official kan Luka jen chaji yen kel kan ni jen badde gude raw tilla bodyguard dakang machar security personnel kan chaga yen kel ani ka jen payeda ne yen ke dakang machar chang yen dang rod bakal ka pay diok jen kan chaga yen ka gyada military base no amen dakang machar ba chaji yen ba chaji kula yen re duara gwada antetin but ne te kontila security personnel kaje ane jen badda gidero chaga yen ka gyada Tiger Division ano ji kuma SPLIO chikan lada wona na kane antame ne dangwel ko ken tin cha yen tin ngore jum wakan te critical condition ke chuika longwa dan tikitin lo dierna lungba kata polo point dien ka jodana shalat ko mishi Luka ti yede jien dego je en wo mene tin ko ken tin reje mi chuika long en lere mene chene di altun wan ti lo den te jadda long rewi ka South Sudan ke liu ko kan tin kontin ja ko shuch wo cha ko kula ko ne ke Dr. Machar la first by president kan ai konen no ring Machar tere te jien gwan mi chaje chatin ke treason ke murder ki duer ngwane chalat gwade da ne shi kore to tin rewi ka Nasser kam nor wai ami kan SSPDF cha chula do jaram dana jong nor wai ami wo yen nyenya ke kuma kirmi yadit ke de ne SSPDF mi Machar jag bani ani to kola supporter Dr. Machar no eno tere ring Machar tel jetetin mi chikana me ngulu mo an la human right rewi ka South Sudan charge lus kanete ko lan wari mi charge yen baji duaj baji changa jek nyok men putin mat ka ke kon boteleja alo te poor condition te tin lon kana la medical treatment god dana sha wari ya yen tere itijen so mi chikana me jaga kuma SPLIO ko chicken kuma no right ke kidmi yadi chicken belangat so mi chene men ban jen be berik ngwan be create chire me chaga no ngatama ko gwan mena ko officer tin cha yen dumule laram dong te ka duir ke cha jig duran gwada mo cha yen je ka kwi Dr. Machar de ngaje no jen no liwa ko don ke duir che lat batere duir mi chalat duira no chunga kel ke ring Machar kano bodyguard Dr. Machar wi ke juba so jo me mi shoda lat kare ga me mi chito bu kon di alta ngache katin kon lat ko rodien ka jen ka kan ler tutine tichire titi bana ka ngache brother and sister, South Sudan deserve peace, justice, and dignity. Whether in New York or in Juba, the life of our people must matter, okay? The death of Captain Luka Gatuk should not be ignored. The health of other detainees must be taken seriously, and when our leaders stand at the UN, they must speak truthfully about what is happening back home. As Changfied News, we will continue to follow these stories closely and bring you updates as they happen. If you are watching this, I ask you again, subscribe to Changfied YouTube channel for more information, so we can keep you shining light on the truth. Please share this video with your family and friend, and let's keep the conversation alive. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.